Well, I guess I'm a glutton for punishment when it comes to take on Mars because I'm doing something. Well, I'm gonna check something out. It might take about half an hour. I don't know. I gotta watch my time too. Come to think of it, so it's 8 o'clock. I have to make an adjustment over here probably. The game's been freezing up as I'm getting more into the game or sim. There was a sound issue actually. Well, it froze up again and I had the music shut off. It was a memory issue or something. And I haven't really asked about. Oh crap! I've got to go back and actually remod this, don't I? The sound. I stopped the music, and I think it's still. It crashed on a game save. I'm yawning right and left. So the only thing we're gonna do here, I'm gonna load up. There was something. I'm gonna load the game up here. Oh, yeah, it should not change the script at the end because I'm saving the scenario. Everything still is the same. But we're gonna change the timing from 160 to 124. Everything else remains the same. Save scenario. I am wondering why the scripting's not working right. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just something I just can't deal with it anymore. It does let me know that there's plastic up in that one area. I mean, that part works, so. It's not perfect, but what are you gonna do? I mean, they did a lot with the game. So we're gonna run at 124 mode speed, which is 3 times slower. And then as I got thinking about it, the processing time's gonna remain the same. Okay. But I like 3 hours, or it takes like almost half a day to do that processing of that soil. So that's one thing we're gonna look at. The bobbing still seems to be there. I want to look at the resource use for food and water, and we won't figure that all out until after the first day here. See, everything else happens in real time, whether it's 160 or 124. There's that rover coming down. This one over there coming down. The rover drop's pretty cool. I don't know if that balloons just disappear. But I want to keep an eye on this thing over here. There she goes. That thing came over close to me once, and we're gonna see it explode here. Oh, it went behind. Oh, some of the parts come flying over there. But anyway, and that's the intro there. It talks about refinery processes and so on. I was thinking, you know, the refinery processing time is going to be the same. That's what I was thinking. And then now I'm almost thinking, well, what about the food and water? Well, if it's a slower time, then it seems like he's going to be using twice as much food and water now, you know? So it could be a worse situation. I'll just have to deal with it and see how it works out. And also, there's this thing about resources. If there's only one resource in the can, or whatever, if the cans lay around with resources in them, they seem to lose... You seem to lose resources over a period of time. But the whole can disappears. I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. So maybe this time we'll put the solar panel on the flatter part of the ground. Oops. It doesn't really have to be on that hill. I want it closer over here this time so that the cables can reach the... See how that's lined up right there. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm not really sure why I'm playing this mode. Because I don't think it's going to work. I think everything still falls under the same time constraints. That parachute stays up. Alright, well, we're gonna haul these guys out. There's 6 of them or something. I don't know. I'm hauling them 6 empties. God, I ran right into that thing. I have to turn night vision on. See, the one difference is you can get everything set up quicker, which is okay. No, I don't want to lose the scan here. Just, but then if the timings are such that they're quicker or whatever, then maybe I get more done during the day. I don't know. And we'll find out when the sun comes up again. See, I'm thinking that he's going to use 3 times as much food and water, and if that's the case, that's just not going to work. Now, see, if I was playing the other game, it'd be almost like I'd have this thing set up and I wouldn't even get the cables, barely get the cables out, and I still gotta put another panel out up here. And this thing would be just about ready to go. So this way I've got more time. To get set up, but I still think everything else is wow, this thing's lagging really bad. Where's my... Oh, it's shaking really bad here. Can't tell what's what. wrong end. I gotta change that key too. Wow, he's really shaking really bad here. I want to see if I can change the key to drop resources. It cannot be that E key because the E key is what you use to drop everything. And sometimes I've held it down longer and I lost 120 carbon that way. And that's definitely not going to happen again. Absolutely. I gotta change that key. We got that out of there good this time. Now see, I could, if I've got more time, well, I don't know about power, but I can build the, look at him shake. Now see, all I did was go to the C key here. Trying to clear that up. That kid, that needs to be, that's in a good spot, but it needs to be twisted here. That's really gotta be turned more. Probably brought up too, I guess. Look at it shake. Alright, I guess that's pretty good. If I go to that mode, maybe sometimes it stops, I don't know. Oh jeez, ran right into it. Oh god, he broke his suit. Did you see that? He damaged his suit. I'll have to make a suit patch if I survive that long. I think it still needs to be turned. I can't fucking tell. Guess I can't worry about it. He damaged the suit a little. Oh my god, look at it shake. No, that's not the cable I wanted. Maybe I can knock this over. I don't want it over that far. I think I want a space in there. It's about like how I had it. I could have a little more space, actually, I think. Now, let's move this. Wait, didn't I have... I had 3 cables. Let's get this right out of the way here. Alright. We're gonna go discover our plastic cord. Our plastic cache. You have found some plastic. Now you will be able to survive. Oh my gosh. He broke his suit. See, we got a little flat spot here somewhere. this other cable here. Let's hook this cable. Well, I guess we can use. Let's see. It doesn't matter over here. Oh, come on, I just dropped it. She's doing a lot of shaking. Takes care of that. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna get that far in this game. It was 8 when I started. One o'clock in the morning. Oh, look at all the food and water packets here. God, it seems like I had enough, you know. But I didn't. I went almost a month. Now, in the interest of time, I'm going to save this. So those are all 14. See, it's 2 in the morning. He can bring some stuff out. Oh God. Let's see. Aluminium and sodium oxide's going to be converted. So I'll put those over here. The iron doesn't. into the tent. I don't need that much aluminum up there. But I do want... Oh, shit. I guess it knocked all them out. Oh shit, oh god, no, it's gonna roll. Spot for this thing here. There's the soil machine. See. I'll have to just place it in the daytime. It's 3:30. It's almost time to start processing. I think I'll process that soil and see how long that takes. I could sleep during this game. See, this mode's like 3 times as slow. I'd already be mining by now. So we're gonna pop this right inside there. Oh, these cables are... Let's see. Alright, that's better. So I've got 3 in there. I got 2 cables sitting over here. Now those resources haven't gone down that much. If the resource use is the same in 124, but I gotta figure out my processing times. I don't know. And we're gonna have to get his suit fixed too. That needs plastic for that. Oh, we can check out our what we need for plastic. We use the other mode thing, don't we? Well, there's a radiation event happening already. Nothing they can do about it. So let's go down here. Way down here. Plastic. So it uses the carbon dioxide and methane. When we get our acquire fiber. We need 25 aluminum for that. So right off the bat, what we've got to do is we've got to convert off some aluminum here. And that takes hardly any energy at all. Now there's a couple of steps here. One you can recombine, and the other one you just convert. Aluminum. So that one converts. And of course there's low power there. So before this thing comes on, I want to do a little bit of processing here. What I should do is go while he's doing that. Let's see. We've got. See, I still can't. I could put. I should fill up on everything. Is what I should do. Sleep. I should do this. Well, you can do the sleep after I put the machine in. But I'm just gonna go ahead and fill him up here. Now he's got everything except the, and it's daytime. There's still no power. Now see, the shadows don't line up, do they? I'm going to turn this around. there's the sun. I want this thing lined right up with the sun. Well, that did not line up the way I wanted. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, that's better. That might help. Now let's get this converted here. Now see, it looks like the process is taking longer. I don't know how much longer yet though. Now we've got our aluminum. We've got our empty. This is aluminum here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get our first units of fiber right there. We've got that already. Now I can take this aluminum out. Should have just done the whole thing, but so let's see, the process stuff, we'll put that over there. Oh, you know, I got a better idea. I should put that in the machine, but anyway. What are you gonna do? Right now the priority is to get the, we want to get the plastic thing made. And we're gonna need some plastic for that. So now we will convert this to 3 items. Carbon, methane, and carbon dioxide. I don't want to completely fill up my carbon or carbon dioxide here. So like that carbon is half full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this carbon out. Because we actually need to do our oxygen, and we need 2 units of carbon in order to do that processing. 2 cans, that is. So if we split this up here, now we can continue. carbon dioxide. The methane. That was the methane. Oh, we've got a can over here. Good. Alright, so it's 6 o'clock in the morning. And what we're going to do is we're going to start this off here. And we'll find out how much we're going to get in a day. We were getting about 100 units altogether. Now I need some more empties. Didn't I get these ones before at the end? I don't remember. At any rate. See, now it's still like 6:30 in the morning here. I feel like I'm not quite as rushed. I'm definitely not quite as rushed. The nighttime didn't seem to go that long. I feel like I just want to go ahead and bring the empties over. So by noon time, I'm wanting to get 50 units out of that soil. And that's like 4-hour game time. And it's moving right along, I guess. And I filled up on my food and water at the beginning. You just gotta try things out. A lot of the game has been trial and error. So I'm gonna make some plastic, but I'm just gonna get all these cans. In fact, before I do anything else, I'm gonna save here. This is actually a little easier on the eyes. I want to get if I keep playing this game much more, I want to get a voice-activated AI to help me with this. See, that's the one thing I was worried about is the power usage and stuff. So it's 8 o'clock. We've got 40. We've got 40 units already, and it's 8 o'clock. That's way more. That is. Wow. Okay, so I'm collecting my resources a lot quicker. That's interesting. I'm at 40 and it's only been running for 2 hours. It's 8. So if I get 80 and it's 10 o'clock, then the question is, am I going to be able to... Oh, well, we could base it on how quick we get our oxygen, because remember we tried to do that in 5 days? And now I'm like, well, we need some de-water then. What we'll do is, we'll do a de-water process. Oh, we've got to just get the fiber first, don't we? We gotta get the fiber first. I think what I'll do, we're gonna play it like we always play it. There's 53. That's 54 resources right there. We'll put our soil over there. Now we're gonna get the water. We gotta get the fiber. So I'll probably convert all of this over. Oh god, no, 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 that's not what I want. Fuck. I think it said fabric. Oh god, it said plastic. I do want plastic actually. I actually do want some plastic. It's gonna use, but that's gonna use up 10 methane. I don't want to use that process right now. Something's wrong. That's the one I want right there. I want the de-water. And all I need is, I need 10 or 20. It looks like it's a ×2 output. So, and if we have 10 units left over, maybe we can run 14. Wow, that's putting this out quick. Oh god. No, it says 17. 16. I'm gonna leave out 10 methane for the plastic. 12, 11. Shit, I went beyond. Ah, damn. I went beyond. I wanted to get my plastic and I need to... Well, it's no matter because I don't even know. His suit's not damaged that much, but he might be using more oxygen. Damn. I didn't want to do that. You had that carbon sitting in there. Maybe I can... Let's take the dewater out. I know what I want to do. I want to correct this mistake. I may not be able to, actually. Shit. But I do want to correct it. I want to correct this mistake. So I'm actually throwing in an extra process here. I shouldn't be doing this. You know, let's just forget about the plastic right now. It's primary for me to get the, oh God. You're kidding me, right? My rolling of this stuff is going the wrong way. I need the dewater. It's right here. And I need the soil. I wonder if this is it. I gotta fix that other thing too. That's carbon. The soil must be here somewhere. It's fiber. There's soil. And I need another empty. I think the empties are over here. I think this is an empty. Pop that carbon out. Alright, now we're going to run all 50 and we're going to collect... Oh my god, I put something else in there. I gotta take this methane out. I'll have to put these behind this thing and hope it don't move. I need sodium oxide. I must get something else out of that deal. This reaction is soil 1. So we get soil waste. No, those are aluminum. That's carbon. Maybe all of these are empty. Sodium oxide and soil waste, and process that. Now that started about 11:30. See, this is what I'm wondering, if this process is going to be slower now. Oh, that just used 2 water. Well, we got the resources quicker. That's one thing. So I actually only need... This is the slowest process, I think, for some reason. I only need 10 sodium oxide. And then once we get the sodium oxide, we've got to go back and get another 50 units of soil. And that actually took, the first time we played, that actually took 2 days. And I can see this happening in, well, maybe not. It's getting dark already. There's 8. I should have an empty over there on that soil machine already. I can take that soil that's over there. Oh, it stopped anyway. Okay. No, that's not it. This guy. So we gotta clean these once a day. I can see that. I don't know where the sun is. Wow, the sun, the shadow's actually different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna average this out. So it'll be a little bit off. Actually, that one's probably okay. Alright, this is really interesting now. Well, we got about 15 units over there. It's running strong. And I have not used any resources. You know what? This is interesting. This is interesting. Oh my gosh, I have not used any food and water for the whole day. The food and water usage is the same. Whether it's 160 mode or 124. You know what this means, right? This means, number one, I can get twice as much resources collected during the day. I'm using... Oh, wait a minute now. Let me think about this. I'm collecting... The only difference is I'm collecting more resources in a day. I think I should let that run the first thing in the morning to get 100 resources and then stop it and then run whatever processes I need. I think that's more efficient. Let's go over there and look at this. I wonder if we're going to get another 50. I think it's going to be close. Well, it's 36. 38, like 40. So we're guaranteed to get 100 resources a day if I keep it running. And that's what I'll do on the next day. This is a much more leisurely gameplay. I can see that right now. Now the food and water usage is the same, except for the fact that he's got to go to sleep. So what I'll do is I'll just let that run. Oh, he's got to get oxygen. So let's go and do our supplies. We can do a food and a water and 2 tablets. I don't know why it says that bottle may have messed up or something. Or he's already full. I'm not going to waste the water. But he does need oxygen, that's for sure. So now we can just transfer these. So that's interesting. I think it's interesting. I've got to change that key as soon as he gets his sleepy time. So he's using the same amount of sleep, food, everything. Whether it doesn't matter what mode he's in. Now, it seemed like I was getting 100 resources before, but I think I was getting them a lot quicker this time. I really do. I got 40 in like 2 hours, so if I let it run, that's 80 in 4 hours. I mean, it's the processing time that takes time. Snack time. at 70, 76. Wow. We can do 120 a day now. That's interesting. And I don't feel nearly as pressured as far as time pressure goes now. I feel a lot more relaxed. At night there's not that much you can do anyway. Oh, I guess I came over here for nothing. I thought there was another empty in there. I got all the empties. Yeah, I might as well grab this because maybe if we keep playing this particular game. I might as well run this. I know, according to our emission data, basically where the methane vents are. Well, my mic was down, but I want to see how far we might get another pop-up message over here. Oh, we did. We've got a little pop-up message. See, I was also worried about taking the time to walk over here and move my stuff. Now this is way much easier. So up on this hill over here, we have it from basic mission knowledge that what the hell? Something's wrong. There's something wrong. Damn it. Oh fuck, where the hell am I? Let's put this... Well, let's just drop this here. No, 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 no. Well, something strange happened. While he was running over here, should be a ridge up here. Let's put this here. Let's put it back a little further. There we go. We got up here quite a ways. That's really good. That's really good. So he's walked a good distance and it's only been like an hour or something. The oxygen was doing some weird stuff. It was going fast when he wasn't doing anything. Oh god, we got another solar event coming. Now, see, this is the other problem, is that because it's nighttime, it takes a long time to get through the night. It's only like 8 o'clock at night right now. So it's almost like I would have to let the game run and do other things in life and then come back and put the stream back up. Because he can't do anything. Look at the vitals. Everything's like... he's not using anything. They don't need to be cleaned. You've got more soil. Wow, I don't know. Oh, you know what? When that solar event happens at night, evidently we don't get radiated. But now, what if we get more solar events during the day because the time frame is longer? If that's the case, we won't survive because of solar events. I mean, I'm doing what I can, you know. We can... one of the couple of processes we could do is we can probably convert some stuff over. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, we can't because we probably don't have any empties. Soil waste, we got the sodium oxide in there. I think there must be an empty here somewhere. If we do transfers, did we do? I did an aluminum, but I used up... I think there's another 25 aluminum over there. This has been processed here. That's 105 units. Actually, what we could do... I'll see if we can get through this whole process here. And it should be... It is a little bit... It seems like it's a little slower. And we just ran out of power. So... That's gonna do its thing. It's like 2240. We can make empties, can't we? I'm thinking about running up another 100 units of soil on day 2. I feel like he's not going through the resources as quick. I think he's going through the same resource use, but the game is 3 times slower now, so he's not using it as much. That will buy me time. It's gonna make the game go longer. But it's a lot less stressful now, you know? I was really stressed out playing the 160. See, now I can't do anything. Yeah. I want to make that plastic. We got carbon in the middle. I think the other carbon's over there. Alright. That's 2 carbon. Sodium oxide's over there. I want to make plastic. And I'm also going to want to make plastic. Plastic, cheap plastic. Carbon dioxide and methane. So I don't have the methane. So I'm going to grab this methane over here. Is it empty? That's fiber. I will need that. This must be the methane here. That's Mars soil, which should be more or less over here. That's carbon. Well, if that's carbon and that's carbon, then the question is, what is this? Carbon dioxide. So we'll have to put that in. So now we're ready to do 2 processes in there to convert the fiber over to a quick amount of methane. I need that sodium oxide out. I gotta find that other methane. Yeah, that's the 75 soil. Where did the methane go? Don't tell me I've lost it already. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I think the methane's gone. No freaking way. I had 8 units of methane in there. I think it's gone. Well, I'm gonna go look through these all over again. That's 1. Oh, you know what I did? I bet you I know what I did. F. That 1 can that was sitting over there, I held the E key down. I'm changing that right now. I emptied that can. I'll bet that's what happened to the other ones. I am changing that key bind. I wonder if I can do it. Shit. Vehicle, aircraft, human. E is use, grab, drop, and it doesn't say held, rotate, held, rotate, held, object user. You know what? It's not in there. Object further, rotate, throw away, mouse left, use, grab, and drop. That's kind of a problem. Oh, you know what? I can solve that problem. Yep. I'm gonna have to reprogram. I'll reprogram my keyboard so that it uses a different key. Actually, I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can reprogram that key. I don't know. Yeah, I lost the methane. I dumped it out. That's what I did. Unless, I don't think it's over here. That's carbon. I'm pretty sure this is carbon. That's It's empty. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's what I did. I dumped it out. It's only 8 units, but steel. There's gotta be a way. I'm gonna think about doing that. And then, so I got another 4 game hours here before I can do anything. Let's see, we can do a food, a water, and 1 tablet. I'm gonna do that, I guess. I'm just gonna use all that up. Actually, let's do this oxygen first. Well, be stubborn and don't go that way. Any day now. I wonder if he's going through the oxygen quicker. That's 6 bottles I used already. Well, it should be okay. I think I can get the oxygen in time. So, I'm going to save this. We still have a couple more game hours here. It's day 2. Now, the last time in day 2, I think I only had 100. Well, probably. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to get 100 units of soil. Wait a minute, what is this can here? That's another can of carbon. That methane might be over here. Because I thought I'd put it down. Yep, there's the methane. Okay. Okay. Very nice, very nice. So we found that. And it's rolling off into oblivion. That's the one can that I didn't look for. so that's in there. We're still going to finish this process here. We've got the methane and the carbon dioxide in there, and all I gotta do is run that fiber like really super quick. Let's see if this is in here. That's the soil. Put this over here. Well, I got more time to organize stuff now. Now where the heck is the fiber? It's already in there, loaded, ready to go. Interesting. He's not using any resources, like hardly anything now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I think we've got aluminum in here, don't we? I'm gonna get an iron. There's a can down there. That can fell out again. What we could do here while we're waiting. I just look at the resource can. I could build a... Well, I can't because I don't have the power, but right here. So I need some silicon dioxide converted. Should be somewhere over there. This behind the aluminum here. I'm gonna convert those three, get my plastic. Oh, wait, is that what I want? I think it's what I want. And I just need 2 methane, and when I convert this fiber over. I gotta see how quick this works. Acquire fiber. No, let's see. Wait a minute. Split. Methane, carbon dioxide, and carbon. So it's a 1 for 1. So that's gonna... I should be able to stop that in time. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. We should be able to start processing here. And what happened here? I wanna take this. Wait a minute, which one is it here? Stop one. Come on, get out from under there. Ha. I probably don't need to do this. I want to make sure I get my process done. I should be able to get this going here. No power yet. So I'm gonna make a note in the stream about my stream times, because I'm not going to stream total darkness and not doing anything. It just don't work. So I guess that will convert that over as soon as it comes on. And then what we'll do is we'll do those other two. I got that other aluminum. There it goes. Now hopefully I can just drop this. It's hard to see the X. What did I bring over? I brought iron. That's soil. Where's silicon dioxide? Right there. That's what I want. Okay. Let's try it again. Now, silicon dioxide's already there. I think I can get a lot more done now. Oh, it's just sitting there. Now we do this other aluminum. should be. And as soon as that's done, I will get my 2 units of methane. Or, wait, I need the carbon in there, don't I, for that? So I just gotta take this out. That goes over here. Now, just see if I can grab one of these. Make sure that should be carbon. I'm wondering if I should... Well, I've got some carbon already in there. And there's the conversion. I'm wondering if I should just let it run. Probably won't be able to stop at the time anyway. Now I'm going to grab this empty. And we're going to let this run all day. So I've got 3 converted units. Silicon dioxide in here. I'll look at something here. Now that says 130 right there. Oh, I didn't lose that methane, that's right. Forgot about that. This out. That's an empty. This has already got a cable. So all of our carbon is gonna be over here. It's carbon dioxide. So my suit's got some damage to it, and so what I want to do is fix it. That's got 130 of 30. That'll be the first process we run. Then I've got soil over here. I've got sodium oxide ready to get the sodium hydroxide. And then once we get that, the soil that's running right now, which we're going to let run to 100 and I'll let it run as much as it can. It started at 8 o'clock. And then we're going to get the aluminum oxide. That's the de-water. That's fiber. This is, what is this? That's an empty. We're making plastic, aren't we? So that goes in there. We've got cans over here. I could actually plug in another cable to that unit over there. Oh God. My lights were flickering. So let's see what it takes here to make plastic. Cheap plastic. It just puts out 10 plastic. That's all we need. Except for that radiation panel. That only uses 3. As a matter of fact, I got almost 50 units. That's 3 hours. He hasn't used any resources at all here. We can get the rover out now. I'll play the rover. So we're gonna drag this guy over here. You don't want to run when you're handling cables because he'll speed up and end up 100 feet down the road and he will die. So I'm not going to interrupt that process. I want to look at the broadcasting is later. Oh god, that uses fabric, glue, and plastic. It uses 15 plastic. 12 fabric. Wow, that's going to take away from my dewater though, which I'm going to need to process. I may have to, I don't suppose that would probably not fix the helmet if I go in there. He could actually go to sleep. I guess he's gonna go to sleep then. Do another game save. So I can see now this game, well, I don't know if it's longer. It just has that break in between. But as far as the streaming, so I'll make a note on my stream. Or something. I'll have to make a note and say my streams are intermittent due to longer nighttime gameplay. That makes the game like, well, I don't know if it makes it longer. I feel like he's getting double the resources. And then he's got I've got 75 to work with. He doesn't have any food and water on him. So, let's see. He could use a food and probably a water too. He still has 15 minutes of oxygen. So I think by the resources, I mean, if I had put down, I would have had to put down more resources. But I like this game a little bit better. I've got more time. I don't feel nearly as rushed. And let's add 2, so that's 3 vitamins. Probably gotta clean the solar panels. I'll let it go to 120. It's 1 o'clock. I probably do need a couple empty cans. Why don't I make 2 empty cans while I'm sitting there? Actually, as a matter of fact, oh, there's 2 of them. Oh God, that's a socketed barrel. That has to do with the other resource things. They use the same amount of resources. Socketed barrel. Machine stops running, this thing ought to do its thing. And it doesn't. Well, okay. Be stubborn. Probably has to use 2.